But she saw all of us go inside of my cousin's house and she knocked on the door and
This bitch came over.
my cousin's mom was like, let her come. Like, don't be mean to her. But she didn't know that she was bullying her daughter, right? And so my cousin told me, and two of my cousin's friends, they hold my hand. This girl was sleeping, bent over.
You did not. That's like some movie shit.
Bro, not only me, but three other girls did it.
Welcome back to Kickin with Katelyn.
What's up, everyone? Welcome back to Kickin' It with Katelyn. Today, I have brought Emily back over here with me.
Hello.
Before we start, I do just want to let you know that I will be taking a break. It's at least going to be throughout the month of July. I'll let you know my business since I already let you know the rest of my business. I'm picking up another class and it's just not going to happen. So, and also I need a break. I am planning to do something for my 1 year anniversary though. It probably won't be a podcast episode, but it'll be like a YouTube video. Maybe not. I'm not really sure what I'm going to do. But after you watch this episode, I'm sure there's plenty of episodes that you haven't seen before. So you might as well just get all the way caught up, just in case we ever reference other episodes later. So yeah. Anyways, Emily, how are you doing?
I'm okay. I survived a long night and now I'm here.
Do you want to tell us about it?
I started early. I want to get like, have you seen those TikToks where it's like start or like go out early and then like you're in bed by like 12 or like 11?
You would never do that.
I mean, like I wasn't in bed by that time, but like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's a start.
I think I would nag at you. Like we would go in planning for that and I would nag at you and be like, okay, let's go. Okay, let's go.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay. And you'll be like, all right, 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes.
One more drink. One more drink. Just one.
Actually, I see someone that I know. And I'm not going to kill your vibe any more than I already like will.
That's true. Anyways, I started at like, I went to dinner at like 6:15. Had a drink at dinner. And then after dinner, straight to the square. And then it just kept going. Just kept going.
I was going to ask you, so I know that you had Texas Roadhouse.
I did.
And you had shrimp.
I did.
So like, how did that mix with the alcohol? Like, could you, because I personally would be burping that.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't know. I never finish all of my shrimp. I only eat like a little bit, really. Because, you know, you got the rolls, you got the appetizers. And by the time like your entree comes out, it's like you're kind of already halfway full.
Yeah.
But I eat more steak than shrimp. So I guess I don't really feel it.
Okay.
I guess I didn't think about that.
Bro, I be gassy.
But
I also drink a lot of soda.
If you're out, though.
So, like, yesterday, did you have, like, mixed drinks with sodas? I know you had some shots, but, like, what was your drink order last night?
Vodka Red Bull. Always vodka Red Bull. I had one Malibu and Sprite, but that was, like, my last drink of the night.
Bro, vodka Red Bull, it's honestly an atrocious combination. I don't think Red Bull tastes good.
I love Red Bull, though. That thing will get me through my shift.
Bro, it's just regular Red Bull, right?
Yeah. Ain't nothing special about it. Because if you mess up a vodka Red Bull, I mean, God, you shouldn't be.
Yeah, it kind of just looks like either watered down tea or like decarbonated beer.
Yeah, I guess I could see that.
Okay, also, Red Bull's carbonated, but I don't ever see bubbles in vodka Red Bull. Whoa. Isn't that weird?
Bro, I didn't even notice that.
Even if they open up a new one.
Yeah, that's true. Last night I asked for a blueberry vodka Red Bull for the first time. And
do they have it?
They had it at Freddie C's. But I solely asked for it because I saw the blue Red Bull in the mini fridge behind the bar.
Oh.
And so we went to go ask the bartender. She was like, blueberry? Blueberry? Bitch, don't be trying to say you don't got blueberry. I see it.
Maybe it was somebody's.
No, that was like a shit ton.
Oh, okay.
It was like where all the other Red Bulls were. So I know damn well.
Did they give it to you?
Oh, hell yeah, they did. That shit was amazing.
Yeah, because you like blueberry.
I do.
What other flavors of Red Bull are you into?
Blueberry, just a regular one. I don't like venturing off too much.
Have you had the zero sugar one?
I have. I like that one too.
Okay, you do?
Yeah.
I think I'm going to try that one next because I don't know what's going on TikTok, but I've been seeing like a lot of Red Bull zero sugar. Like that is a flavor.
Really? Wait. What?
Like does the Red Bull zero
Are
sugar...
you talking about like the light blue can?
Does the dark blue can taste like the light blue can?
No.
See, that's what they're saying.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, there's a slight difference. It's not too much of a difference, but there definitely is a difference.
Okay, I'm gonna have to try that one next. I'm not a big Red Bull person.
But you've tried all the fancy flavors.
I did. I liked, right now I'm into the strawberry apricot, but the Karuba elderflower one, that one is good as fuck. That one tastes like straight gummies.
That's some big names for just a Red Bull.
Karuba and elderflower?
Karuba elderflower.
Yeah.
Why is it so long?
Strawberry apricot.
At least apricot's like this. Elderflower is like, me.
But Karuba's like this.
I feel like it sounds longer, but it's probably not right.
No.
Oh, yeah, it's not that long.
It's like Cuba. But with an extra A and an R.
It said Cuba.
Bro, I'm just trying not to stutter. Because I already started stuttering.
It's okay.
I'm trying not to.
Okay.
Because like this is like technically like the last episode of the season, which it's not going to be perfect. I'm just saying. At this point, I am very comfortable. And Emily's already been on here, so I hope she's comfortable. But yeah, overall, how would you rate your night?
I give it a 9 out of 10.
Really?
Because I had, we went to this new bar called Bazaar. Fancy drinks. Fancy. I liked it.
But I don't like these shitty little drinks anyways, though.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely, I am tired of that. Like,
we need to go there so you can get the drink I got.
I want the drinks with the Barbies in them and
I
the
want
bubbles.
to try all of them.
Okay, all right. Not tonight, because you gotta work tomorrow.
Hold on.
You gotta work tomorrow.
Not tonight. I'm talking about like overtime. You know.
All right.
Because it's cool. Anyways, did I say 9 out of 10?
You said 9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. Because I had my drinks, ate food before. That's always good. Sometimes I don't eat food. But ate food before, had my drinks, got home safely.
And we're about to eat food after.
Yes, we are.
Tell them what you're craving, bro.
Seafood boil. Bro, I haven't had one since I was like a kid. And I lived in Corpus. Like that's the last time I had one.
I was gonna out someone's business.
Whose? Oh.
Okay, I hope your stomach doesn't mess up because one of our friends, we saw them like, 2 weeks ago? She was like, yeah, that shit gave me food poisoning. And I was like, did it give you food poisoning? Or did it give you the runs because you hadn't had it?
I'm kind of scared now.
No, okay.
I think I'll be fine.
So what specifically are you craving?
Crab.
Like, be honest. All right. See?
Yep. You know, Katelyn's informed me. We know it's expensive. We're just going to put it on the pink credit card and go about our day.
Dude, I'm only telling you this because I've had this one time where I went on a date with this guy. And my favorite crab place is in San Antonio.
I remember you telling me this.
Yep. And I was like, all right, since you drove, like, I will pay for it. All right.
I remember this.
And then I was like, yeah, give us a crab cluster. And then I ordered like the regular shrimp boil with the potatoes, the corn, the sausage. And we got one cluster of crab. That shit was like $100 and something. I don't remember the exact amount, but I just remember like I still had, I only had my own bank account and I hadn't saved any money because I finally had my own bank account. So I spent all my shit.
So it was just like the checks coming in. What was in your checking?
Yes. Okay. And I am that happened to me and I'll never live like that again. Like I had no money and I had no credit card at the time either. Like that was the point in time where I was like, I need a credit card. So yeah, basically I told him like, hey, like we got to split this. And I was so embarrassed.
Understandable.
That I never talked to him again. Like I tried to talk to him the other day, but he's like his skinny boy shit. Like, he's losing weight. And he was already, like, husband material before.
Mm-hmm.
But I was so embarrassed for myself.
I mean, hey, shit happens.
Like, I ghosted him and now he's hot.
Oh.
Like, that's what I get. So that's honestly one time that I lost some aura points. And that's what we're going to be talking about today. So I'm sure that y'all have seen on TikTok, or if you haven't seen on TikTok, everyone's talking about aura points. They're either losing aura points when something negatively happens to them, or they're gaining them whenever something super positive happens to them. It's basically like what I've seen. Wouldn't you like explain it like that too?
Yeah. When it's like you let really like just when you let something slide, or not even let slide, like just something happen to you and you're just like, oh, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
You didn't really do anything to...
I didn't Urban Dictionary this shit. Like, I'm just making this up. Just in case someone didn't know. But basically, we're going to be going after ours. So, after the one I said, I mean, we're just going to go back and forth. So, what is the time that you lost some aura points, Emily?
When I lost some aura points. When I caught my ex texting prostitutes. And I stayed with him. But there is a lot of other details to that and having to stay with him and making things work. Because we did live together at the time. So it like changed a whole bunch of things. But yeah.
So how did you find out?
Well, you know.
What did you do?
I went through that bitch's phone.
Was he awake or asleep?
No, I think he was asleep. Yeah, I definitely did.
So y'all are sleeping in the same bed. Wait, did he ever sleep with any of them?
No.
Bro,
No.
you're lucky because I've heard
lucky.
some stories.
That'd be scary.
I've heard some fucking
That'd
stories.
be scary. But yeah, he definitely like was like getting the prices. I did not know this was like an actual thing, first off, when I seen it. And so like I peeped it and then I did my research on it. I just talked to my brothers about it. The motherfuckers, they're gonna know something about it. It's true. But yeah, I peeped it when he was asleep. And I let it sit for a couple of days.
You let it sit for a couple of days? You let it sit for a couple of days? You didn't slap him awake, bro?
Oh, it took everything in me. I left the room that night.
I know you.
Oh,
you be getting mad.
Yeah. So I tried to really work on my anger problems during that relationship. So I took a step back for a little bit, figured out what I wanted to do, and then I popped off.
Did he notice, though, that you took a step back?
He did, but also he, like, just thought I was just going through, like, a depressive episode or something, you know? But I don't think he, like, really knew it was because of that. Because then I just, like, plammo out of, like, we're having a good day, slammed it on him. Yep. Because I'll ruin motherfuckers' day. I don't give a fuck.
Wait, okay, so was he just, like, paying them to text him or paying them because he was going to sleep with them?
He wanted some head.
Not even sleep with them?
Not even sleep with him. Some head. I know. He was working an overnight construction shift. For, like, his first construction shift. Overnight. His first week of construction shifts overnight. And he did that. And I was like, what?
Because he was awake whenever they're awake.
Yeah. I was like,
But, like, my question is, like, how does someone even stumble upon something like that, though? Like,
that's what I'm saying. I have no idea. I didn't even know that was, like, a thing. I mean, I knew it was a thing, but I didn't know that people actually did it.
I mean, like, if you're one of those people, get your money, bro. That's not your fault that...
No, it's not.
That happened. But, like...
You're making money. You do what you gotta do.
I've only ever seen, like, on Instagram, like, hey, sexy, do you want any pictures of me? Stuff like that. Like, it's not so much of, like, in the area.
No, so they go, like, based off, like, where you're at, kind of. They have, like, a meeting location. They have, like, a time limit. They have, oh, well, if you want, what do you want during this time? Like, do you want a bottle, too, on top of this? Like, them girls were entrepreneurs. Because I was going through the messages. I was like, damn.
Is it at, like, the strip club or, like?
I don't think so. I don't know.
Because I was, you know, I watched the movie Hustlers. So is it kind of like that kind of thing? Because I know they say you're not allowed to do stuff like that, like prostitution in the strip club.
Yeah. No, I'm sure they have like a meeting point. Have you ever seen those TikToks where it's like, I don't know what they call themselves, like for like this TikTok safe word, you know? But they're basically prostitutes. And they're like cleaning their hotel room and they're like getting it ready.
Kind of like that.
Like that. So I think they have like a certain meeting point of like where they're based out of. You know what I'm saying? Like their office.
They called it their office?
I just feel like they would. I mean, why not? This is where they do their work.
That's a world that I have never explored. Yeah. I mean, all these different worlds, like especially sex work, like you have to do a lot of research on it for yourself and you have to go through a lot of shit. Like, yeah, I'm not going to get into that.
That's a story for another time.
Wait, so like what did you tell him whenever it happened?
Honestly, I tried to not think about it because it was such a really like hard time in my life and such a bad time in my life of where I was mentally and physically. So I kind of, it's just like one of those memories that you just push back, that you just kind of know the surface.
Yeah, like you repress it.
Like I know I popped off on him, but I literally couldn't tell you what I told him.
Yeah. I'm sure you're seeing red though too in the moment.
Oh yeah. Really, really upsetting, clearly. Really upsetting.
Yeah.
Because it's like, what makes it even worse is that he literally left from my bed to go to work, did that, and then came home. I mean, I was at work, but like, you know, by the time he got off work, I was already at work. And then it was like nothing ever happened until I found out.
Wait, so he didn't or he did receive it?
No, he didn't. No, he was
You're saying that he planned it basically.
He planned it. And then he never went through with it.
Okay.
But it's like the fact, if you're in a relationship and literally I found out a week into living together. And he did this
was only a week into living together?
A week into living together. Just signed the lease. And
why would he move in with you?
Exactly. He did this on night 2. Night 2. Yeah.
Okay, and another layer on top of this is that like you're always like the money person in the relationship. Like you're bringing it in, you're paying the bills. So that's another layer. Like you said, that's your bed. Literally your bed, your pillows, your sheets, your house basically, because homeboy didn't have a job for a while either.
No, not after like he had lost, well, because construction's kind of up and down, especially during the rainy season. And if it's raining, a lot of the times they won't work. And so it's kind of hard to work when it's raining and you're literally trying to work on the road. Like, you know?
Yeah. No, I get that.
So, yeah. I've always been...
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, girl.
And you said you continue to stay with them.
Yeah, we had just fucking signed a lease. I didn't know that I could do it by myself. Because, like, this was my first time living with somebody. I was kind of scared, really nervous. It was kind of just, I don't know when. We just kind of went for it. Didn't really think about it. And I didn't know I could do it by myself. And then she did it by herself. So then I was like...
And continue to do it by yourself.
Yep. He didn't have a job for like a month, maybe 2. And I paid everything by myself. And then I realized, hey, I can do this by myself. So then I broke up with him.
Get your ass out.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
He basically forced you to realize that you could do it by yourself. That's terrible.
Yeah.
The world shitted on him.
Literally. Then everything, like, just went downhill for him. I mean, I'm good. You know? Year 2 in my place. Actually about to be year 3.
Yeah.
Coming up. Yeah.
Long ass time. All right, fuck. Mine's not that good.
You know, that was just a deep one. I just had to sprinkle it in there. You said, I was thinking. I didn't know what else to think about.
I mean, that's valid. I mean, I felt like
that was going to have like a good like story.
Yeah, no. That did have a good story. I mean, I feel like all of yours have a good story. Because you have... Never mind.
I've been through it. Oh, God.
So, my first time that I ever lost aura points... not my first time. What the fuck am I saying? the first one the second one actually today. Fuck, I'm just messing this up completely. The next time that I lost aura points was whenever this guy hid to me that he had a kid after I explained on the first date we were already dating.
Like
I don't like kids. There's literally whole episodes designated to the fact that I don't like children. And like, this is so big. Like, some people, like, this is important to me because a lot of people want children. Like, at our age, they're looking to get married and have children. I am not the right one for that. I do not want to have children. I mean, maybe I'll get married. I'm not against marriage, but some guys are looking to marry and then start a family. That's not for me.
And that's okay because there's a lot of people actually out there like that. I feel like it's just like would it be called a stereotype? People are like, oh, you get married, you have kids.
Yeah, I would say so.
Okay.
I would say so. But I do think that the current is changing for sure.
Yeah.
But literally, so, I mean, I've talked about this ex before. So our first date was Pluckers in San Marcos. We sat at one of those booths that have like the little U shape. It was just two of us, right? And
that's a big ass booth for two.
Dude, that's a big fucking booth, right? And don't get me wrong, I looked fucking
awkward. No, I'm sorry.
I looked great. And he's hot. Like, I think he's still attractive. Not that much.
This is the one that lived
in San Antonio.
Yeah.
Not as much as I used to. Now he gives me the ick because of his personality.
Understandable.
But visually, I still think that he's attractive. But literally, like that, I just like, are you pro-choice? Do you want kids? What are you looking for? Do you work?
Laid it all out.
Exactly. Like I'm blunt here. And I'm not changing my personality for someone who I probably want to spend like maybe a couple years of my life with. Not the rest of my life, I'll be honest. There ain't many people that I want to spend the rest of my life for.
Test the water.
That's right. And Emily knows best. Like, I'm going to say what I want to say, and that's that. I mean, y'all are learning that too. So I'm like, do you want kids? Yes or no? No, I don't want kids. And I'm like, okay. By saying that, you would assume that homeboy does not have kids. After I'm like, oh, okay, thank God, I hate kids. We're already dating. We've been seeing each other for months now.
Plan mode, kid.
Dude, literally. And he told me in the form of a text message. Oh my God. I kid you not. I cried for like 3 days straight because I actually liked him. And I hadn't liked someone in a really long time.
And it hurts when someone like lies about something that big, especially a kid. Because it's not like you could just keep that on the back burner.
No, and it had been months. And another thing that pisses me off too is that like I would go over to his house because like my parents... I'm not allowed to bring guys over to spend the night.
Like kids stuff.
He did, and
he would hide it.
He not only hid it, but the times that he didn't hide it, I'd be like, "Oh, like who's that for?" And he's like, "Oh, it's my sister has a kid." And I believed them because the sister lived there, and the sister was older than him. And I'm not trying to be all up in his business like that. Like now that I'm older, like your family business is your family business. Like I'm not trying to overdo it.
Yeah.
And that was me trying to be mature, and look, it got me fucked over.
It did. I mean, it did. But no, there's not even nothing to say about
there's
that.
not. There's really not.
He really fucked himself over though. I think so.
Genuinely. And he's trying to be a barber.
I hope he fucks up all his cuts.
Dude,
I hope he cuts someone's head and then they sue him.
What the fuck is that barber school called in San Marcos? All Eyes on Me?
Yeah, that one.
He went there, right? And I was like, oh, I support you going there. Like, I'm glad you're starting like your life or whatever. Like, good for you. Like, I will always support people whenever they're trying something new, especially if it's for themselves. And he was like, yeah, I support you so much. And at the time, I wasn't doing anything creative. I'll talk about that later. I was not doing nothing creative. But then as soon as I started doing something creative, he ain't there. He's not there. He don't follow me or nothing. And I had been following him.
So the support wasn't there.
No.
It wasn't reciprocated.
I'll still follow him, but I unfollowed him a while back because I was like, first of all, the shit that you post is corny as fuck. And I offered to help you, and he was like, yeah, I'll reach out to you. Never reached out to me, and I would do it for free. Even though he fucked me over, like, I still need to practice.
Yeah.
But it's like, not only do you not support me, but then I gotta watch your corny ass shit. Unfollow.
Yeah. But guys in general, like, okay, not all guys. Majority of guys post corny shit. Don't lie.
I didn't say nothing. No, a lot of guys really post corny shit.
But then some do actually post like good content, you know?
I mean, it just depends on your relationship with them, I would say.
Yeah.
Because of course anything like your brother posts is going to be corny.
Okay, we don't even talk about the family.
But I'm just saying, like, or even like your mom or your dad.
No, I get it. I get what you're saying, but
there are
both genders post corny shit.
They do.
I shouldn't really just say guys, but you know, some guys just.
All the guys that I follow are either content creators and they usually do their shit well, or they're guys that I think that are hot. They're mainly guys who I think are hot. That's the only people who I'm following.
The ones you think that are hot.
Oh yeah, absolutely. If I'm following you, you are. Could happen.
You heard that?
Very well could happen, unless you are my cousin. Not gonna happen.
So all the guys she follows, you know, you got a chance.
Yeah, basically.
It's okay. That's
But isn't it
valid.
like that for everybody though?
Yeah. Unless they're just like your friends and you really don't see them like that, you know?
Yeah. Like if you're my cousin's friend and you're ugly, I'm blessing you with the follow. Like I really am.
Since you've been chosen.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm talking about. Oh yeah. Guys don't really post.
Yeah, no, they don't. I love when a guy posts. Not consistently. But like when he like has stuff so I can look at. Like if someone's trying to follow me, like I'm finna go through your profile and see like what you have, who are you? If you don't got no photos on you, then like how am I supposed to know what you look like?
Yeah, it's just like if they text you like, hey, what's up on Snapchat? You know the next thing I'm asking you is what you look like. Because I'm not gonna
I'll straight
continue
up ask someone like, send me a picture of you.
I will too. Because they have basically been looking at you the whole time, and it's like I'm not gonna continue to have a conversation with someone who I don't know what you look like, and what if you're butt fucking ugly? I'm not gonna continue to have this conversation with you. Like I'm sorry, like if you're trying to shoot your shot at me, I should know what you look like.
Yeah, I get that. I just like to know who I'm speaking to. Like,
All right.
I mean, that plays a role in like, yes, of course, if they're like ugly or not.
Yeah.
But I still would like to know who I'm speaking to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that is true. That is true. There was one time where this guy was like, no, I don't want to send you a picture of me because I'm ugly. And I was like, I'm sure you're not that ugly. Sent a picture to me, left him on red.
You know what's so funny? I've literally been through that exact situation.
Hey, I'm not going to waste my time, bro. And I'm also not going to beg you for a picture. If you're fine and you don't send me a picture of yourself and then you post one later on your story, first of all, I'm not watching it again. I'm not watching it because I've already unadded you. If you're not willing to send me a picture of yourself, no.
See, so I have like pictures on all of my social media platforms. Like, and I'm not shy about it.
Yeah.
I have my public profile set up on Snapchat. I have public photos on Facebook. Instagram is really like the only one that I have private, but I still do have like a profile picture that you can see what I look like.
Yeah.
I don't really like to try to hide what I look like. I post my body, I post my face, a filter, no filter, like, and if someone doesn't like that, then I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know? So, and I think guys should do that.
Yeah, I need a sample. You know, like I like paint samples at Lowe's. We get to see the sample of the paint. Why can't I see a sample of what you look like?
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not following you back if you have a private profile and then you have no profile picture.
No profile picture, no highlights, no posts, no tag photos. Who the fuck am I following? A fucking ghost?
Yeah, and also if they're a guy, they probably have a girlfriend and they're probably not going to like your photos. So it's like, what's the point in you following me? I have started to remove people.
They have girlfriends or they just don't like the photos?
They just don't like my stuff. Like, they're just there following me. Like, you don't need to be nosy all up in my business.
Like ghost followers. Yeah. Understandable.
Yeah, bots, I've been removing them too.
Deuces.
All right, your turn. You're next.
Okay, hold on. Let me look real quick. Give me 1 second. Oh, I lost oral points when I let my boyfriend at the time have all my passwords to all my social medias. But then again, this was a long time ago.
Okay, I was gonna say
Let me throw this
This is
out
not
there.
the last guy.
No, this is not. This was a long time ago. I think this was like,
I vaguely remember this.
yeah.
This was our freshman
Anyways,
year.
it fucking backfired on me because that motherfucker like hacked all my social medias once we broke up. And it was just horrible. But I got something back. But yeah, I definitely lost aura points then.
Do you think he watches this? Like, genuinely, like, I'm just asking.
I don't know.
I know he doesn't follow my page.
I don't think so. But
Okay.
I know someone that's really close to him that watches this. I'll have to tell you later.
Put your hand in front of your mouth.
Look, hold on.
Oh, that's cool. What's up?
I know, right? Pearl, I liked her. She cool, though.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. So tell the story. Tell the story. Let's get into it. Let's pick at your brains.
So, like, he really thought I was finna cheat on him because his ex-girlfriend cheated on him. But, like, one thing about me, I won't cheat. I don't like cheating. I'll just break up with you. If I have the need to go out and, like, text somebody else for attention and go see how someone else's day is, and I don't see there's really a reason to be with that person. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. No, I get that.
I think it's just because, like, cheating is what ruined my parents' relationship. So I think that played a big role in my life, saying, like, okay, I'm not going to be like that. Most definitely. Yeah. So anyways, he thought I was going to cheat on him. So that's why he had all my social medias. I ain't had nothing to hide. So at the time, I was just like, whatever. Do what you want to do, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, now I'm a little older. Like, if you don't have that trust in me, then, like, why are we together? You know? But at the time, I was just like,
You're young and naive.
Yeah. And so I let him have it. Eventually, when we did break up, I didn't think to change him, like, off the top of my head. But that motherfucker was quick. It was quick with it. He changed all my passwords.
Wait, he changed them all?
He changed all my passwords.
He locked you out of your stuff?
Yep.
Bro, but haven't you had the same Instagram since we were little, though?
Yeah, I got back in.
Oh.
I had my email.
Oh, okay.
And stuff like that.
Yeah, he can't remove that.
No. And then I had,
he changed them? Mm-hmm. Why would he change them?
But back then, I really didn't have that much, though.
Yeah.
Like, it was just, like, I think, like, Instagram and Snap. I don't even know if I had Twitter. I think I had Twitter. But I don't think he had my Twitter information because I really wasn't on Twitter then. I just had an account.
And back then, it was Musical.ly. It wasn't even TikTok yet.
Yeah. So I really just think it was,
Not that
like,
anything crazy happens on TikTok, though.
Yeah, that's true. But
Instagram is where it goes down.
Instagram is where it goes down. But even back then, I didn't post like that.
Not while you were in a relationship. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
I think now you post a lot more. Mm-hmm. Because you glowed up. So.
And I think it's like, I don't give a fuck if people think I post a lot or if I don't post enough. Like,
I don't think
it's my life. I'm going to just la picture, want to post it. I don't give a fuck. You want to look at it, don't look at it. I don't care.
I don't think you post a lot. I've already told you that. I don't think you post a lot.
Some people tell me I post a lot.
It's literally.
I don't think I do, but you know, it's okay.
If you're pretty, you're not meant to be, like, shielded from the sun.
Like, if I take a picture and I think it's cute, like, fuck, I'm gonna post it.
Yeah. It's part of the human experience.
What's the big deal?
Thank you. I'm like, bro, like, Instagram is there to share your life.
Exactly. That's why they got that little like button on the story, like we talked about the other day. If someone posts a picture on their story and it's cute, guess what? Like.
I'm a serial story liker. I can't help it.
They post 2 selfies, different angles, like. Who cares?
I'm like, and if they like mine, whose house we meeting at?
When are you gonna text me? So you liking my story? You're liking my story. I'm liking your story. Who's texting first?
Even if you're taken, I know what that means.
Yeah,
I know what that means because you can like my story and your girlfriend can't see it, but I can. Mm-hmm. But I can see it.
Mm-hmm. Nasty. I got my stuff back. He was fucking crazy. I am. Moral story, don't give your passwords out. Have that trust in your partner.
Wait, did he ever find anything?
No, there was nothing to find. I fucking found him. On his Snap.
Cheating on you?
Yes.
Oh
my God, that's a story. Oh.
Go ahead, I want to know. We want to know. Don't start and stop.
Okay, this motherfucker was so dumb. He made a fake Snapchat, right? I think I've definitely told you this before.
Emily, I've heard all your stories. I just like to hear them.
Well, he made a fake Snapchat and he texted me off with a fake Snapchat. But back then, when you added someone on Snapchat and they were in your contacts, and when they added you and you added them back, it would change, like the name you had them as under their contact would be their Snapchat.
Yeah, it would like auto like fix it.
So if I had my name as Emily, but you have me under like something else, when I add you, yeah. When I add you, it's gonna show that name on your Snap.
To say it.
Yeah. Anyways, so when he added me and texted me, it came up as the name that I had him under my contacts. So it was
My
like
boo, my lover, my everything.
something like that. And so I texted him back and I like kind of peeped what he was doing. And I was like, so I just went along with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I was like, I asked him, I was like, when did you get his new Snapchat?
You didn't go along very
No,
long.
not long. No, I texted him, like, I think it was like the next day.
Oh, you texted him? Not on the fake Snapchat?
No, not on the fake Snapchat. Because I ended up leaving him on open on the fake Snapchat. I vividly remember this story because I think this shit was like the funniest thing ever. And so then...
Try to outsmart you.
Yeah, so that night, I logged into that fake Snapchat with the same password he had for his real Snapchat. How the fuck you gonna make a fake Snapchat and put the same damn password you use that you gave me?
Because y'all gave each other your passwords.
Yeah. I didn't really like going through because then it's like it logs you out and then you gotta put in your password and this and that. Like
Now you could just switch accounts.
now you can't. But back then it was like a whole thing. So it was like whatever. I'm just gonna stay logged into mine. If he wants, I knew he would log into mine all the time though, because back then only one person can be logged in. I don't know if that's still a thing, but it would like log me out when he logged into
The
my
toxic
Snap.
people would know.
Yeah.
Let us know.
Yeah. Comment or say something.
You can send me a DM. I want to know.
Slide in the DMs. Anyways, and then I saw on that Snapchat he was texting his ex-girlfriend. And I was like, well, fuck.
Could you see what he was saying?
No, the snaps weren't saved, but I could see that they had like open and close, open and close, open and close. Like, you know?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like text, it was actually like the
Yeah,
snaps.
why didn't you need to bounce onto a different Snapchat? I mean, she
Yeah.
probably didn't even really text him back the way he wanted her to.
Probably not.
But it's still, that's the fact that happened.
I've just been screwed over in all my fucking relationships except for one. I feel bad. Yep, about that one. And that's it.
Oh. Do you feel bad?
I feel bad because I feel like I really did hurt him. And that wasn't my intention. But also, I could tell it wasn't
He was a
gonna
little bitch
last.
boy. It wasn't going to last.
It wasn't going to last. So I had to just let him go. Be free.
I remember at the Halloween party,
Oh, my
I remember when his
God.
friend yelled at me.
Oh, my God, yes. Yes.
And I was being nice. Because this guy treated Emily, like, really well. Like, so well.
This is like the best boyfriend I have ever had.
But what was the problem?
Very immature.
Okay, exactly. Yeah. And Emily already lives on her own in Austin. So it's like...
I was living in Austin at the time.
It's like, this is two different ballparks. But yeah, so his friend got too drunk. I don't even know what he yelled at me for, but
The bottle.
Was
You
it?
had a bottle. And he wanted it.
That's weird. Anyways, and I just like yelled at him back real quick. But I remember I got in his face and I was like, you better fix your friend or else I'm gonna pounce on him. Like, I'll beat him up right now. Like, I was good.
No, yeah.
I was good.
I was already passed out at this point.
Yeah. Emily always passed out for shit that she's supposed to be like.
Okay, hold on. There was a
hosting.
reason, okay? I was really drunk. And then I, like, you know, I gardened for a little bit. And then that's just what passed out.
I mean, I think I lied. You don't always pass out because I'm always passed out first. Yeah, I'm gonna go sleep.
Get blanket and pillow, middle of the party. That's gonna be killing. She be gonna sleep.
Not even. I'll fall asleep on myself.
She'll be like this.
Like, remember when we always used to go to, you know, whose house and I'd fall asleep with my belt and my shoes on like this?
Whose house? Huh? Oh. Yeah.
All I had to do was stand up. I'll be honest, I was not brushing my teeth to go eat. At that time, I'm like too hungover. I'm like, whoop. All right, let's go. Eyelashes still on, belt still on. Maybe I had to go use the bathroom. No, we were hitting up McDonald's in the morning. And I wasn't going to talk to no one but you because I wasn't driving.
I was driving.
You didn't want me to drive anyways.
No.
Fuck.
Okay, it's your turn for oral points.
I mean, this one isn't really that deep, but I definitely lost aura points every time that I let some old hag cuss at me at the pharmacy.
Damn, you know what? I didn't even think about that.
Dude, that shit's so stupid.
I have another one.
Like,
after that.
genuinely, I still work there, technically, but I don't. Like, now that I am older and I have a grip on my life, I'm like, why the fuck did you not pop off? Like, for me to sit there and take it is so bizarre to me. Like, I never said anything to him.
You know, I just feel like it's like when you're in the moment, you don't realize half the time what you're actually doing. And you're just like, fuck, is this like actually happening?
And it's like only at work. Because if I were to be like in public, one thing about me is that if I'm at a pharmacy and the person in front of me starts getting snippy with whoever's cashing them out.
Are you going to say something?
I always say something. Like, I remember when I first got into the pharmacy, I used to fill my prescriptions at Walmart.
Okay.
And this lady was yelling at this girl.
I hate people like that.
Yes, like, she was a young girl, and this was an old lady yelling at her because her prescription was expensive. And she was yelling at her to bring the price down, like, right at this moment because she has insurance. And the girl was explaining to her that, like, she does have insurance, but that's all they're taking down. And I snapped at that lady. Like, and I was sick, bro. Like, I was sick as a dog.
Sick as a dog.
Dude, I don't really remember what I said because I probably shouldn't have been outside the house standing up. But all I know is that that lady, like, she was going to fight me. Another thing is I told my mom, when I used to work at the pharmacy, Mom, I don't care how old they are. If some old lady slaps me, I'm a bitch slap her back with 2 times the power. I'm sorry.
Hey man, these hands ready to eat for everyone. I don't give a fuck how old you are.
Exactly. Like, another thing is that, like, they always want you to help them. People in the health industry, in the medical industry, they want help. But they're so rude. Like, they're genuinely...
people, like, who are sick?
Not even, like, sick. Like, I'm more so talking about the entitled elderly people.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. Like, especially since I worked retail, not at an actual establishment. Like, I worked at H-E-B. They would ask me where something is. I'm like, oh, Alka-Seltzer's on aisle 22. Well, I asked you where it was at, so you need to go show me.
Yeah, are you not going to walk me and show me where it's at? Like, no.
Yes.
I'll tell you what fucking side it's on, what aisle it's on, what shelf it's on. You can find it your fucking self.
I mean, I don't mind helping them.
Yeah,
but that's not what they
about it.
That's not what they asked for. Like, they said, where is this at? If they would have asked me, oh, can you show me? Gladly. I will even go pick it up for you and I'll tell you the price for you. Like, I will help you. People need help sometimes. Yeah, I get that. But, like,
don't expect it.
Yes, there's this lady who continually goes to the same H-E-B that I used to work at, and she does this all the time. And she tells people, like, I should get paid for doing your job. And, like, she's bucked up to some people before, and that's when I told my mom, like, I came home, like, she never did it to me because I'd probably lose my job. And another thing is that she would go complain to our store manager every single time that we did something wrong to her. And as a store manager, you're supposed to go through the motions and, you know, just tell them you're supposed to help them. No, babe, I'm not going to help them.
People love to complain.
You got me all the way fucked up. I told the girl who it happened to, I said, yeah, I wish he would come tell me that. Because I would call him up every time that she comes over here. Tell him that you need to come help her because I ain't helping her.
That's what I do at HEB. We have this certain person I will not help. I will walk away. I refuse to help him.
Oh, no, the old hick that I'm talking about, every time, I swear, if I ever saw him in public, I would fart on his food.
I mean, I wasn't expecting you to say that. But
I would fart on his food.
That's pretty valid.
Because anytime that I ever go in public is whenever I'm going to a restaurant, I would pass by his shit and either, like, spill his drink on accident or fart on his food while he's trying to take a bite of his burger. That just makes the most sense to me.
Quick little crop dust.
Not quick. Load it up.
I'm dead. She said that thing meant cooking.
Yeah. So I definitely lost aura points the many times that they've done that to me. And I don't understand why I would not stand up for myself. Like, I think that the boss that I had before, if you're watching, hey. I think that he was always surprised every time that I wouldn't stand up for myself because I mean business.
I mean,
I'm not fucking around. But I would let them do it to me. And I'm so ashamed of myself for letting them do it to me.
I get that. But at the same time, I guess it just happened so fast you didn't know it was actually happening.
I don't think that, though. I think I just let it slide because I was scared to get fired. But realistically, they could never fire me. See, I'm too good at my job.
That's how I that. I think that's how I think. And I think when it comes to like me working, I do definitely get like not a big head, but like I can definitely feel confident in saying what I have to say to my patients, and I know my boss will have my back.
As they should.
Because he knows what type of person I am. He knows what kind of worker I am. Like, you know, I'm not just gonna say something out of pocket for no reason.
Yeah, it's not unwarranted. They deserved it.
Yeah. And I think that's pretty valid to have someone like that you're working for.
Yeah. I know it was...
Because your boss knew that you would stand up for yourself.
Yeah.
So...
Yeah, like I used...
if you did stand up for yourself.
Yep. And I used to get mad that he wouldn't come over there. And it's not that he wouldn't. I think it's the fact that, like, we're friends. Like, we're still friends to this day. Mm-hmm. But it's the fact that, like, he's still my boss, even though he's my friend, and he would still have to be professional about it.
Yeah.
And, like, another thing is that usually I'm used to just handling it. Like, I don't like to bring anyone into the situation that didn't deserve it. Mm-hmm. But I'm, like, at some point, like, I need to, like...
Oh, he's so comfy.
What the... Did you see him just spaz out?
Yeah, I think he was, like, stretching.
He's twitching.
We're talking about her dog. New dog.
New dog.
Wallen.
Not my name that I picked. No. His new name is Big Baby. Because he's a big baby. But he doesn't listen very well, so I can't show you him now. But when he stands up, I'll be sure to show him.
Oh, I felt like I lost aura points when I let a patient call me a stupid motherfucker. And I kind of just stood there like, I didn't think it like actually happened. And then I proceeded to say, well, that's why you can't walk.
As you should, though. As you should.
And you know what? I straight up told my boss the same thing.
And your boss started laughing, right?
Yeah, he started
I mean, like...
Okay, so the whole thing was... Okay, so for those who don't know, I work in the medical field. I'm a phlebotomist. And so I draw people's blood for a living.
Medical field. I could not remember that. I said medical industry. That's okay. So stupid.
I mean, technically, it's... People call it both, so it's okay.
I always say medical field.
Yeah, I've
Sorry.
never heard you say medical industry,
going.
but I just... Whatever. Okay, anyways. We had this one patient come in. And I understand if you have medical issues and you can't walk because of this and that, and you're just sick, so you can't walk. Because we do have a lot of patients that cannot walk, and it's very understandable. But don't be an asshole if you don't want to get treated like an asshole.
Ooh, that's right.
I am the only person at my job that treats patients how they treat me. And I have no problem doing it.
As you should. You should do that for your whole life, for everything that you do.
I have no problem doing it because, like, a lot of my coworkers let patients walk all over them. I'm like, no, I am doing you a service.
Yeah.
You are coming to me to get your blood drawn. And you want to talk shit to me, the person that is about to stab you with a needle? Like that... That doesn't make any sense. Why are you going to get mad or get ugly with somebody who's literally about to do something like that's gonna
to
that
you?
You're definitely going to feel it.
Yeah. Thank you. Okay, so like if you're going to be another thing, oh my gosh. I can't believe I saw that one thing about that lady talking shit to her doctor before she went into surgery. Girl,
that's the craziest shit ever.
You're going under. You don't know what the fuck's gonna happen to you. Ain't nobody in that room except for those medical professionals. Mm. And you know what? If I was a medical professional, like, yeah, I talk shit about all my patients. I don't give a fuck. They're out. They're out. And hey, I think, you know, I don't know about law in that sense, but I don't think that lady had any right to record that.
No.
But and she wants to sue them because they're talking shit about her while she's under. People talk shit about you behind your back all the time.
Yeah, most definitely.
And I think it's because they were saying something about her body, whatever. If you're fat, you're fat. If you have a big mole on your rump. You got a big mole on your rump. Like, that's
you just have
that.
to accept it at some point.
Exactly. You look like that, bitch.
Move on.
Yeah. I think she sued them, like, for defamation or something like that. That's fucking stupid.
That's so annoying. Oh, well, okay, so...
Do you see this guy still?
No, so this is the first time I've ever seen this patient. He was a patient on the heavier side. And he was in a walker. Not a wheelchair, a walker. Okay, and if you know what a walker is, you have to push it and walk. So, he made it to the lab. The lab is like maybe... So you go into the clinic and you turn to the left. So it's a good little walk to get to the lab. Mm-hmm. So you had to walk. You had to walk from the parking lot to the lab.
Sorry.
So then he sat down his walker next to the front desk, the lab front desk, and was demanding for him to get his blood drawn in the waiting room next to the front desk. So I have this one coworker. She was going to do it. My boss wasn't there. Okay. My other bestie was like, Emily. I walked out there and I was like, because when my boss isn't there, I'm the only one that will say something. Mm-hmm. And
which is a shame. Everyone should say something.
Yeah.
They're not going to fire you. I am definitely telling you to do it.
You just go for it.
Do it.
Yeah. So she looked at me. I looked at her. We're like, is this shit really happening right now? Like, is she really about to draw his blood in the waiting room? Like, you cannot do that.
It's not a sterile area.
It's not a sterile area. We have lots of kids in our clinic, so they're constantly running around.
Yeah.
You have a sharp object. It is a hazard for the patient. It is a hazard for you. And just safety all around. You cannot do that. It has to be in a certain area.
That is not part of the procedure.
Yeah, not at all. So she was about to do it, and she uncaps the needle, and I was like, what are you doing? And I say this in front of patients in the waiting room because I'm like, if I don't say something now, it's going to happen.
And they're all watching you, too.
Exactly. And I was like, so what are you doing? And I was like, I told the person, I told her, no, you can't do that. And I told the guy, the patient, and I was like, hey, like, I'm sorry, sir, but you can't get your blood drawn out here in the waiting room. I said, you have two options. We can either take you to a procedure room where you have some more privacy, or you can come to the back and get drawn in our draw room. Our draw room has 2 chairs. We have a bigger chair that fits 2 people and the chair that fits most bigger people. And we have a single chair. Mm-hmm. Okay. So I was like, those are your 2 options. And so then he starts cussing at me automatically off straight off the bat. I feel the anger in his voice. I could see it in his face. He didn't like what I had to say. And I said, look, well, you got 2 options or you're not going to get your blood drawn today. It's literally that simple.
As you should.
And so he was like, well, since you care so much. And I said, I do care so much. I do. I really do care for your safety and for my phlebotomist's safety. I have to say that shit.
Yeah,
you
I know.
You're
on the clock. I know.
And there's patients watching me.
Yeah.
And I'm just like.
They probably are like.
I mean, but at the end of the day, I really do care for my patient's safety. I mean, maybe not specifically him. But he eventually made a big deal. He came back to the draw room. Didn't his ass sit right in front of the exit of the only entrance that leads? So it goes to draw room and then it goes to lab. He sat right in the walkway. It would not move. He's like, I'm going to get it done here. He was still in the draw room, so we did it.
Yeah.
And he was just talking shit about me the whole time. And I walked to the lab and I was talking to one of the lab techs and we were just talking about it. And he called me a stupid motherfucker because I made him get up and walk. And I heard him. I was like, and then I said, that's why you can't walk. Yep. Because it took him like damn near 10 minutes to get back up from that chair. But why the fuck you gonna say you can't walk if you walked up in here from the parking lot?
Yeah, that is true.
Now you're all angry because you're all overheated and hot. So you're gonna get your blood drawn where you want to in that exact spot. No, it don't work like that.
I mean, like, there's nothing wrong with not wanting to get up.
But
you could voice it differently.
Not at all. We could have put him in a wheelchair. I could have pushed him anywhere he wanted to go.
Yeah.
But for everybody's safety, you cannot get your blood drawn in the waiting room.
Yeah, he just didn't want to cooperate.
Yeah, if he didn't want to walk, that's fine. I will put you in a wheelchair and I will push you.
Yeah.
Because I have pushed people all the time in wheelchairs. And so that's not a problem. Like, if you're hurt, your foot's hurt, I have no problem wheeling you out to your car. We're not supposed to, but I have no problem helping you.
Yeah.
and taking you where you need to go. But don't automatically start demanding things and saying things that aren't true. Because clearly you can walk. Mm-hmm. So don't say, I can't walk, so I have to get it done here. Okay, well, let me move you to a chair. Because I did ask him. I was like, okay, well, did you want to sit in a wheelchair? He goes, no. And I was like, okay. Well, then you're going to have to walk.
Yeah. And it's not even so much like you're making fun of his illness. It's more like,
no.
Whenever you're challenged and something like that, like someone would tell me, that's why you're a fat bitch. Like, out of all the things they would have said, physically, you go for that first.
Yeah, well, because he was talking about how he can't walk. He can't walk. So it's not like I said something that wasn't true.
Yeah.
He's saying he can't walk. He claiming he can't walk. He can.
Yeah. But so it's technically not even like a roast or anything because he can walk.
But he the one saying that he can't walk. I'm just saying. So might as well point it out.
That's something I would have done, probably.
Sometimes I let my intrusive thoughts win, though.
Yeah.
Most definitely. And I think about it, I'm like, fuck. Maybe I could really actually get in trouble for that.
I'm trying to be better at my clapbacks. Like, I'm not trying to go for the physical. Like, I'm really not trying to.
I never go for the physical. But since he won't talk about how he can't walk, I'm going to talk about how he can walk.
He was really, like, trying to get that point across that he can't walk, but he can walk. So it was backhanded
he just didn't
all
want
ways.
to.
Yeah.
He didn't want to walk. Yeah.
And he probably drove himself there, too.
He brought his daughter, and his daughter was so embarrassed. She was like, Dad, stop. Like, Dad, stop. Like, the whole time. But she didn't say anything else to anybody. She was solely just talking to him. Because I could tell, like, she was just like, I mean, what do you do at that point when, like, your parent is just going off for no reason?
Yeah.
Like, in reality, he could walk.
Y'all are medical professionals, too.
Yeah, like, what are you supposed to do?
That's just fucking insane to me. That's why I will never work in the medical field again. I only ever did it. I don't know why. I wouldn't even say for the money.
It's really...
At this point, it's not even for the money.
You have to have a strong stomach, too. The stuff that I have seen, just as a phlebotomist,
dude,
is crazy.
You're dealing with something different. I was just dealing with pills. I mean, the worst that I would see is if they showed me a picture of what they got going on.
Mm-mm. We run tests on, like, people's, like, moles and, like, skin tags that have, like, hair attached to it. And it comes, like, a little jar, a specimen container with some liquid in it.
Snow globe.
Literally. We run people's shit.
See, I thought that y'all only did blood.
No. Mm-mm. We do spit. We do skin follicles. We do moles. We do
pee.
We do pee. Anything that can come off your body and can be tested, we run. We do swabs for COVID and strep.
Oh my gosh. I don't know
and blood.
When I thought phlebotomy, I honestly only thought about, is phlebotomy not just blood? Like, is that not what that is?
So technically it is. Phlebotomists strictly are just supposed to draw blood, you know?
Yeah. But y'all are multi-purpose there.
Yes. But there I was hired on as a laboratory assistant.
Okay.
So it's different. I wasn't strictly hired on as a phlebotomist.
Okay.
So it did help that I was a phlebotomist because that's the main thing that I do at my job is draw blood. Mm-hmm. But if they need me to work in the lab, like I know how to run things, you know? Yeah. So you know how to learn the front desk, the blood, and everything else.
Like people, I don't want to be in the medical field, and then I gotta deal with shit that comes out of people. Fuck no.
I can't do that. It makes my lips tingle.
Okay, so next time that I lost aura points, I automatically lost many aura points when I decided to start a YouTube channel with my boyfriend at the time.
You know what is so funny?
What?
I was going through, so I logged into my old Snapchat the other day.
Oh, I would never do that.
I was going through my memories, so I was just bored, and I was just like, la la la. I found like the video clips of y'all, and I thought it was the funniest shit ever. And I was like, let me send this to her. I was like, no, I'm just gonna keep it. I'm not gonna send it. I'm not gonna show it to her,
dude. I even made like a whole intro to. And everything.
Like, what's up, guys?
Same vibe. Honestly, same vibe.
Literally same. Yeah, it's me and channel. Blah, blah, blah.
Hey, if you know, you know.
Yeah.
Because honestly, I have some of his friends, or some of his old friends, I guess, who watch this, which is interesting too. Might I add?
We see you.
I mean, it's cool. Like, thanks for supporting me, and some of y'all are kind of hot.
Remember, if she follows you, you have a chance.
Some of y'all are just okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I should have not done that. Genuinely, like, it was just me being too scared to create by myself. So
but
by
at least,
getting
I
like,
mean, you got to start it
yep.
some way or another.
That was like what, like our sophomore year in
Yeah,
high
I think
school.
so.
Because that's whenever I first started to learn Premiere Pro. And I made a good ass intro for us too.
She's always been good at this shit. I don't know how, but she be doing good.
Now I understand it better though. All right. We're done talking about shit that we lost. When did you gain that shit back?
When did I gain aura points?
Yeah, when did you gain your lost aura points back, bro?
When I solely put my name on the lease of my house.
Big girl shit.
Because I knew if I was going to break up with him and kick him out, he couldn't have shit to me.
He was still living there and you put your name on the lease by yourself?
Oh, yeah. Almost definitely. Because I was like, I'm moving in with somebody. I'm going to put my name on the lease.
Dang.
I mean, if we're like together.
Hey, bro, you
know.
thought that one thing through.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Hey, that's that one thing.
Because breaking a lease is a fucking headache. So I was not going to do that shit.
Period.
Fuck no. I was going to proof for the house by myself. And I did. So it's okay.
That's right, as you should. All right. So what do we do? Did we say 3 things that we did that we gained, or is it 4 things?
I lost count of the other ones.
I think we did 3.
I think we did 3.
All right, so we're going to do 3 things we gained it back. Okay. 1. When I farted on my cousin's bully's face.
You know, I think that's pretty solid.
Dude, she...
Come on, bro. That was pretty good.
My cousin was having a sleepover birthday party, and she was her neighbor, right? But she bullied her at school, and my cousin did not invite her, but she saw all of us go inside of my cousin's house, and she knocked on the door, and
This bitch came over.
my cousin's mom was like, let her come. Like, don't be mean to her. But she didn't know that she was bullying her daughter, right? And so my cousin told me, and 2 of my cousin's friends, they hold my hand. This girl was sleeping, bent over.
You did not. That's like some movie shit.
Bro, not only me, but 3 other girls did it. Homegirl
Fucking wakes up with pink eye. Like,
she never woke up, and we were dying. Like, do you think I could keep in my laughter?
I'm dead. How does she not wake
It wasn't my idea either, but hey, I guess I was comfortable enough. I let that shit rip. All right, go.
I let that shit rip.
Go.
Um,
I had to look at my. Let me check to see if I got it next.
when did I gain aura points? When I think I would gain aura points when I used to ghost people a lot. I would just be like, oh, bleh. Because as soon as I did something I didn't like, just bloop.
Yeah.
I wish I could do that now, but back then, she would just be like, bloop. Because I knew my worth. So I feel like it was nice.
Yeah. That's solid. That's a good one. I would say I definitely gained a lot of aura points whenever I decided to stop pursuing a STEM degree and going back to entertainment. All right, go.
That's pretty good. I knew you were always going to be in entertainment.
Yeah, guys, don't be something that you don't want to be.
Yeah.
This life is too miserable for you to live it throughout your whole life doing a job that you don't enjoy. There's so many jobs out there. You will find something interesting.
You will. Something that doesn't feel like work, something that's like actually brings you joy rather than like, ugh, I have to go to work today.
Yeah, don't let your parents brainwash you into saying like, well, I worked for 40-something years of my life and I never liked my job.
No.
We're too young for you to sit there and then be miserable the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're still young. You have potential. We're not going to have Social Security. spend all your money because money is a figment of all of our imaginations. But don't be fucking stupid, bro. Don't be stupid. I'm not telling you spend all of it now, but spend it. Don't save it for the rest of your life.
Don't be shy.
Yeah. All right, go.
If you like it, get it. Oh, I gained Aura points when I finally got my truck. Yup.
Slay.
Love that shit.
I constantly gain aura points whenever I talk shit about all these men and women who fuck me over on my podcast, and I put it out to the public to hear.
Yep. Fuck them. Period.
Honestly, I think I'm good for the day. Are you good?
Yeah, I'm chilling.
All right. I guess I have to show Wallen now.
Yeah. Wallen,
come here. Y'all want to see my new dog? Come here.
he's cute.
He won't get on the furniture.
Aww.
He won't.
Damn.
He's a big version of Chewy.
My dog will get on the couch.
Don't show him your booty hole. Come.
Turn, Wallet, turn.
All right. Don't look depressed. Guys, he just woke up from a nap.
Yeah, we just kind of startled him.
He's a big boy. Come here.
Hey, little curlies. Hey, little curlies.
Yeah, he's not gonna want to show himself to y'all. But this is what Wallen looks like. Big baby.
He's cute. And if you've ever seen Chewy, he's literally the big version
Yeah,
of Chewy.
Chewy looked really bad on that one episode that I put him on.
That's okay.
Chewy doesn't always look bad. I mean, I post him when he looks good, but
No, Chewy's cute. He's fluffy.
he's cute when he's cute, but he's ugly when he's ugly. I'll say that. But yeah. That's it for today's episode. Emily, thanks for coming on again. I really appreciate it.
Thank you for letting me come. Even though you just say, "Hey, we gotta film one," I'll be there.
Yeah, she doesn't really have a choice. Also, I did not push Wallen down. He just fell down himself. He's on my feet.
And he's just laying there.
But yeah, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. That is it for season 2 of Kicking It with Katelyn. Woo! Yeah, so I need time to plan what I'm gonna do next. So that's another reason why I'm taking off. But again, guys, I'm taking off. I don't know when I'll be back, so make sure that you follow the Instagram because
Update it.
yes, that is whenever I will be updating you guys when I'm coming back. It's kickingitw.Katelyn. Y'all know the drill. And do you have any final notes for them? It's gonna be a while until we see them again.
Better come back for season 3.
That's right. See y'all later. Bye.